same shirt, same toothpaste stain, don't mind that. So anyway, this is part 2 of my Tubi series. I have 10 more movies for you guys. So we are gonna get straight into the video. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. If you guys did not see part 1, check that out. I'm gonna leave the link in my description box, and I'll leave it in the comments as well so you guys can easily find it. The movie I have for you guys is called Hollow Point. This is a action crime thriller. So this is a movie about a man when his wife and daughter are slain. A grieving man is drawn into a war between a band of charismatic vigilantes and criminals that infest the city. So he is a very good actor. If you want to look him up, his name is Lou Goss. I believe that he was in a band as well. He actually plays American in all the movies that he does, American accent, but he actually is from England. So he's a super good actor. He's in so many Tubi movies, and you're gonna see them on my future list because I like pretty much every movie that he's in on Tubi. So good actor. You're definitely gonna like this movie if you like action crime thriller movie. One is gonna be Wolf Creek. This is a movie that I was like in and out of the room for. My mom was watching this one. This is actually a true story about a serial killer in Australia. They have Wolf Creek 1 and Wolf Creek 2. I believe that he was never caught, never found. Every time that people report him to the police, nobody is ever able to find him. He's somewhere in the Australian bush. If you go to the Australian bush, be careful because he is out there. I'm pretty sure he's still around. So this is about backpacking friends break down in the Australian outback and become the prey of a sadistic bushman killer. There's help, so don't take help from an Australian bushman ever come in contact with him because yeah, you won't make it out. You won't make it out. This one is 5-star. This is more of like, you know, a neighborhood type of movie, you know, on the block type of thing. So if you guys know, you know. It is, the info says, a feared top-level Bloods member for decades, jailed during his son's young years, schools the son of a murdered mentor to survive by street code. So basically, the big homie basically takes this one boy under his wing because he's always getting picked on the street. His father was actually like one of the biggest, I guess, drug lords, or supposedly something like that. So yeah, he teaches him the ropes and stuff like that. So he takes him down a path that he doesn't really need to be on, etc., etc. You know the deal. So yeah, it's a pretty good movie. A crime, that type of stuff. It's New York, basically, like Manhattan, I believe, or probably uptown somewhere. Next one is The Founder. So this is the story of how McDonald's became to be what it is today, basically a billion-dollar burger empire. So it is the compelling true story of how a struggling salesman from Illinois made the McDonald's franchise into a billion-dollar burger empire. So McDonald's was already around before he came along, but he kind of made it better, basically, and ended up taking over. So you'll see how he ended up swindling the owners into what the franchises are now. So it's a super interesting movie. You guys have to follow along. It's not that it's boring, but it's kind of slow moving, but it's still a good one, definitely. One is called Apocalypto. That movie is actually all subtitles. They're speaking in their native language, which I'm not sure what it actually is, but it's like a tribe basically. So it's a Mayan tribe. So a Mayan warrior braves the treacherous jungle to fight off attacking members of an opposing tribe in order to save his family. So this movie is really good. Like I said, it's all subtitles, so you're gonna have to read and understand. It's actually it's actually directed by Mel Gibson. So yeah, it's a really good movie. The story is really written well. I always saw it up there, but I was suggested it, and I don't know, I never wanted to watch it at first, but it was better than I thought it was gonna be. So definitely check it out. It's a drama, action, adventure movie. Actually a Tubi original. Twisted House Sister. It's a thriller. The girl from My Wife and Kids, if you know who I'm talking about, she's in this movie. You'll recognize her right away if you ever watch that show. So it's about when a destitute young woman crosses paths with a beautiful, affluent entrepreneur. She tries to take over her luxurious life by any means necessary. It's basically like a movie about obsession. This girl wants to be this other girl. She wants her life. She'll do anything to get it, kill, whatever she has to do. So yeah, it's a pretty good movie. Definitely like action-packed, stalker vibes, that type of thing. It's gonna be a horror thriller. I watched this so long ago. The first time I seen this, it was super scary to me. I actually saw it on bootleg when I watched it the first time. So that's how you know it was so long ago. But they have it on Tubi, so you don't gotta be like squinting and see, like, you know, the dark parts of when people walking past in the movie theater. Yeah, you don't gotta deal with that now. So it's called The Descent. It's about a lunking trip turns to horror as a group of friends are entombed in a cave shared with the creatures that not only thrive in the darkness but feed on human flesh. Like, this is really a good movie, very scary. If you guys are the scary type like me, I still watch it anyway, but if you're gonna be super scared, I don't recommend this movie for you, but it's a good one. Definitely check it out. Definitely a horror, good for Halloween time. Halloween vibes. All one is called Range Runners. This is about when a hiker ventures out to an isolated trail. She runs into two men who steal her backpack as she plots how to strike back with the ultimate revenge. So this girl is super athletic. She runs the trails all day, every day. I'm not sure why. You'll learn about that in the movie or whatever, but she runs into these men that are just up to no good, and she has for her survival. So this movie was better than I thought it was gonna be, so this is definitely one to watch. Is Got My Hustle Up. This is one of those neighborhood movies that, you know, happens on the block all the time, if you know what I mean. Main character Jason is actually the one who wrote this movie, directed it, and everything like that. So super talented. They have a lot of well-known people in here. Bambi from Love and Hip Hop. They got Michael Blackson. I know you guys must know who he is. He's a comedian. A couple of other people. So this is about a young man forced to grow up quickly after his father is killed, struggles to support his son amidst a culture of violence and drugs. So this is definitely a good movie. It's 2 hours and 12 minutes long, but it definitely teaches you. It has a storyline behind it, a good one. A lot of twists in there, twists and turns that you're not gonna expect. So I would highly recommend this. I watched this twice already, so you know what we have here is 211, another good movie. These are going to be some of the characters from my first one, the movie called 5-0. Some of the characters crossed over to this movie. So this is actually about two brothers and fellow hustlers with very different motivations for committing robberies come to blows the more their criminal enterprise grows. That rhymes. So yeah, this is actually an action crime drama. Cash Dollars in here, I believe. Murder Pain, if you know who he is. A couple of other people. This is a really good movie. Twist in this one too. I actually watched this again because it was so good. So yeah, one of those on the block movies type of thing. But yeah, very relatable. So definitely check those out. So those are the other 10 movies I have for you guys. I have a lot more that I could think of. If you guys want to see a part 3 to this, I have no problem making it. I could sit in the house and watch movies all day. It does not matter to me at all. Tubi is really good. Like I said, Tubi is free. This is not sponsored at all, just me trying to help you guys out. It's free, streamed on your TV or on your phone. I'm sure it works for Android as well as iPhone. It definitely works for iPhone. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.